my has cleavage. Welcome back to Let's Play Kanon, narration for the finale of Shiori's Path. Damn it! I'm gonna have to redo this entire video thanks to my brother interfering right at the end with his damn interruptions. Soon the long winter will be over. That's what we've all been waiting for. It won't be long now. I'm so close, man! Ayuki. Damn it, I skipped it a second time up. Crap. Do you like the spring? Pale fragments flutter down around us. The sky above is vast, broad, and blue. The last traces of snow are gone from this town. Yet once again, pale flakes are wafting down from above. Aiki holds out her hands to catch one. She stares into her cupped hands like a child who'd never seen such a thing before. It really is spring at last. Wish it was still winter. Her sharp eyes catch my murmur, and its import amazes her. I still can't. But now that it's spring, there's no chance of making a snowman. True. Lessons. The sound of the air conditioning vanishes. The only sound in the room is the tapping and scraping of the teacher's chalk. If I look up, I can see our English teacher writing away right in front of me. Considering where I'm sitting, it's not surprising that I have a good view of the board, although it's a bit hard to see what's written at the other end. I've changed seats. My new desk is in the middle of the front row. Believe it or not, this was my idea. I didn't want to risk the luck of the draw, so I chose to ask for a particular seat specially. Since naturally nobody else was going to want it, I asked for this one. To be sure of my wish being granted, I was willing to do anything to avoid a seat by the window. Time passes. Eventually the bell rings for lunch. As always, I rise, taking only my wallet. I leave the classroom and pause to wait for Naiki. She's holding her own pretty little purse. She seems rather pleased for someone expressing such dissatisfaction. If that's a problem, why don't you make us a packed lunch for once? We can what? Are you serious? You know, I really like cafeteria food. She laughs quietly. It's suddenly as passing a window, she steps into a pool of sunlight. A pool of brightness and warmth cut into a neat square, flickering with the shadows of the crowds of passing students. Oh, no reason. Come on. Aiki, where are you going? She ordered the set lunch today, as usual, and as soon as she gets her hands on it, she's moving. Equally as usual, the hopeless girl has forgotten to hand in her meal ticket when she took her food. So much for let's go and get lunch together. I love this complaint over a sea of hands aiming it at something that looks like Nayuki's hair. By now the girl herself is completely out of sight, and I can't chase her if I want to get my own lunch. The rest of her excuse is drowned out by the chaos around, as the crowd bears her way, even though there's no one here. Oh man, this is even worse than usual. It's really rather hot in here with such a crowd. Come to think of it, it's been warmer all around recently. My eyes fall on something beside the counter. The industrial chest freezer. I guess ice cream is not so out of place anymore. Dude, it's still February, man. I'm even tempted to eat something from it myself for a change. I bet I'm ahead of the curve here. It may be warmer now, but that doesn't mean it's hot yet. Okay, how is February any warmer than January? It's still winter, it's still cold! I slide the top open. Huh? It's empty. Sold out? Has the stuff become incredibly popular overnight? More likely they haven't bothered restocking it yet. That does make sense. Maybe they finally noticed that it was winter, even though you keep stating that it's spring. Anyway, I can wait until it's a bit warmer, or rather until it's a lot warmer. Out here too, the scene is changing. Or is it spring? I don't really know. It doesn't really specifically say if it's just February now, or if it's gone into March or something like that, I don't know. It's the same chord as always. The ground is still snowy, the trees still shake when the wind gusts, but it's no longer a frozen wasteland. For now, I'm still the only person who comes out here. But as it gets warmer, more and more people will see the attraction of outdoor eating. Then it'll be a completely different place. I look up at the sunlit school, my eyes following the new gentler wind. The classroom curtains are swaying. That's because the windows are open for the first time in months. On the other side... Oh god. Oh, who the hell just sprayed that deodorant, man? It's too strong. On the other side, people are probably pulling their desks together and enjoying their lunches. Oh god. Can't breathe. Here, however. So tell me, what on earth do you think you're playing at?
来たらダメなんですか?
I thought you were supposed to be resting. If you keep coming out, you'll never recover properly.
大丈夫です。今日から学業再開ですから。
Oh, that's okay then.
はい。
What's not okay is that stupid asshole who sprayed that deodorant. It's nearly the end of term though.
はい。
I guess you'll have to repeat your first year at least once.
そんなこと言う人嫌いですよ。
I take it you haven't forgotten our promise?
ちゃんと覚えてますよ。だからここに来たんですから。
Too late, I've had lunch already today.
ダメですよ。無理してでも食べてください。せっかくいっぱい買ってきたんですから。
Oh, alright, I guess it's the right weather too.
はい。やっぱり寒い時より暖かい時に食べた方が美味しいですから。
Obviously. The warmth is the sun's, as though the white scene were alive. The scent of the soil, the spring breeze. Clutching a paper bag, the
怒
girl.
らないから奇跡って言うんです。
You did,
でも
word by word, testing each one,
私嘘つきですよね。
as though working through the problem step by step. Looks like
圭
it.
一さん、
Calm. Yet slowly. So slowly.
こんな時
Taking on an expression she's never let me see before. Because she didn't want anyone to grieve, she revealed the thoughts hidden among her frozen tears.
こんな時は泣いていいんですよね。
I'll be in trouble if you don't.
どうしてですか？
It's not right for the man to start crying first.
そうですよね。
Sexist. The bag falls from her arms onto the dry ground, spilling its load of ice cream. She cries.
唯一、私本当は死にたくなかったです。お別れなんて嫌です。一人ぼっちなんて嫌です。
Tears of sorrow, of relief, tears that nobody else has been permitted to see. floating like the melting winter snow, running on white, splashing onto the ground. It's okay to cry when you're unhappy. Tears gushing out as she sobs on. And you've kept it all in for so long. Embracing Shiori's slender body, discovering in how concrete a way that has returned which I thought lost forever. That's right, Beers. Shiori is actually alive. She didn't die. Somehow. Anyway, let's just continue on with the scene, man. Talk about it later. Wrapping an arm around her trembling shoulders, hearing her faint voice close to my ear. I stand, feeling the warmth of spring on my back. Here we go again. A dream. The day the dream ends. The snow melting in the sunstroke of spring as if gone. As if a person's visage contains itself upon growth. As if memories within endless time disappear like something now. Slow down, dialogue. The long dream is about to end. Upon granting. The final wish. The only wish. My wish is... In case you're still wondering what the hell this all means, you're about to find out when we get to Ayu's path. Which will be basically after this, but it'll take a while to get there. Now for the actual epilogue music to kick in. Dazzling sunlight streams down from above, blocked only patchily by white clouds. Closing my eyes brings little relief, not darkness, but a painful orange glow. I raise a hand to shield my face from the brightness.
動かないでください
Cries Shiori, frowning past her sketchbook. The park is otherwise quiet, the main sound, the gentle tinkling of the fountain. Other voices are audible, but only dimly. Children playing, chasing shadows across the stone paving far away, rejoicing in the long-awaited sunlight. Give me a break, just for a moment, okay?
ダメです
She shakes her head seriously.
今日は最後まで付き合ってもらいますよ
How much longer?
ちゃんと書けるまでです
Oh, how many years will that take?
は
Ha ha ha. She glares up at
そん
me.
なこと言う人嫌いです
Her face remains angry only briefly, then she smiles again.
ひどいことを言った罰ですやっぱり最後まで動かないでください
My back's hot.
寒いよりマシです
Not in my opinion, no. I guess so. Well, okay. What would you prefer? To be frozen or to be burned? Which one actually sounds less horrible? I'd say freezing. Because at least if you're cold, just like... if you're on fire, you're just like... Ah!
はい
She returns her eyes to her drawing. Silence reigns once
ゆう
more.
いちさん
I hear her voice from beyond the sketchbook.
例えばですよ例えば今自分が誰かの夢の中にいるって考えたことはないですか
You're kidding, right? That's preposterous. It's like saying we were in some kind of visual novel and we were created by some genius Japanese people that came up with this story. Hey, wait a minute.
ですから例え話ですよゆういちさん退屈そうでしたから
Us living in someone else's dream? Preposterous. No, I've never thought that.
私もなかったです
Yet be serious for a moment. Instead of breaking the fourth wall. Hadn't? You mean you do now?
そうですねそうかもしれません
I don't have the faintest idea what you're on about.
私にもよくわからないですでも 私はこう考えているんです。私たちの夢を見ている誰かはたった一つだけ、どんな願い事でも叶えることができるんです。
Imagine if we were the ones in some kind of story or dream. Wouldn't that be weird? But it's not impossible, and that makes it even more weird.
もちろん夢の中だけですけど。
You never know. What wish was that coming from? That would be coming from the next path we do, actually.
最初から願いを叶えることができたわけではないですよ。
Which I will, of
夢
course,
の
talk
世
about
界
in
で暮らし
grades.
始めた頃はただ泣いていることしかできなかった。でもずっと夢の中で待つことをやめなかった。そして小さなきっかけがあった。たった一つの願い事は長い時間を待ち続けたその子に与えられたプレゼントみたいなものなんです。だからどんな願いでも叶えることができた。
So, in other words, you collected the Dragon Balls, right?
本当にどんな願いでも、例えば一人の重い病気の女の子を助けることもたった一つだけの願いで。どうですか、ゆういちさん、今のお話はちょっと意味ありげでかっこいいですよね。
Hardly.
ゆういちさんひどいです。
Once again, her frown lasts only a moment. Come to think of it, I haven't seen that girl lately. My world is devoid of duffel coats and gloves, empty of people rushing around and bumping into things.
あゆさんですか？
Yeah, her. So childish, so innocent. How long has it been? It was back in the winter, I'm sure. It was snowing. What was it she said when we parted? Imagine she's still running around somewhere munching taiyaki.
もうたい焼きの季節じゃないですよ。
It isn't? No, I guess not. This is another good reason for having this as the path right before I use path, which will be the final path in this game, because of this scene here. It's spring. Lag. So much lag! Cherry blossoms have replaced the snow falling from the sky. And lag is there to ruin the thing. Screw you, lag. Foliage has replaced the snow loading the branches of the trees. Shiori. I murmur and take a step towards her.
まだ動いたらダメです。
Her breath dissolves into the air, as insubstantial as the scattered clouds that float across the vast expanse of the heavens. The trees around raise up leafy branches, casting long shadows on the dry ground.
ダメですよ。
Even as she speaks, my arms wrap themselves around her, pulling her body close to mine.
そんなことする人嫌いです。
Her voice comes from close by my ear. Though it contains little to suggest great pleasure, I feel the pervasive warmth that underlies it.
結局作れなかったですね、雪だるま。残念です。
But the seasons haven't stopped. In less than a year, the snow will fall again. And then, how do you know the snow will fall again? It doesn't fall every year, does it? Let's make one next year, when we reclaim the time we lost.
せっかくですから大きいの作りましょう。
Bright sunlight, shifting colors, and the Ford fountain. Will 50 meters be tall enough? I ruffle her warm hair till she's really deceivable to something. She looks at me in irritation, yet managing somehow to look happier than I've ever seen her before, smiling her heart out, melting this frozen time. This hour I never expected to come. This impossible moment.
怒らないから奇跡って言うんですよ。
Melting her frozen tears.
はい。
Well, viewers, what did you think of Shiori's path there? Just wait for the credits now. 3, 2, 1, and credits roll. Well, viewers, that was Shiori's path. Didn't take as many parts because we were able to have like a lot longer videos than the previous ones. Yeah, that was pretty good. I guess Ayu's path is next, viewers. You know, the finale, the final path, the main one, the Kanon. I will now shut up and let the music play. Well, viewers, I can't seem to get the fillet up here on screen for whatever reason. It's not doing anything like it did previous times. Whatever. That was Shiori's path. Hope you enjoyed. Because next time will be the final path in this game, Ayu's path. Which will be a long path, I imagine. So, I shall see you in Ayu's path, the final path, the Kanon path of Kanon. See you next time.